Okay, here we go tonight. We'll give it a few moments to see who pops on. I might be a minute early, so we're going to make some bookmarks tonight. And here we go tonight. So I wanted to show you my favorite author and her books that I like also, just because I like her writing. So, hey, Debbie. Hi, Kelly. Thank you for coming by and spending a little time with me this evening. We are going to have fun making bookmarks. Hey, Gloria. Happy Easter to everyone. Hello, Brenda. Carol, hey, letting some people just pop on here. Debbie, in Minnesota. Okay. Wow. And Janet? Wonderful. Hi, Carol. And Pam. Congratulations, Pam. Pam just promoted to silver, which then allowed me to promote to silver elite. So this was like a big, huge surprise for me this week. That was just, I got on Facebook and my upline had posted it. I didn't even know. I did not even know. Stampin' Up, they're kind of behind with everything. So so I'm sure that I'll get emails, but I got an email to join a leadership group at the beginning of the week. And I thought, well, that's odd. Why would that happen? I'm silver. But I thought, okay, maybe they opened it up for us because of what's going on. I don't know, to help us or whatever. Good evening, Vicky. Hello, everyone. Hello. Let's see, Connie and everybody. Hello, everyone. Oh, nice to see everyone this evening. Yeah, so I joined this leadership thing on Facebook, and I'm like, oh, because one time this had happened like about a year ago. They sent me this thing that I had promoted. Hi, Laura. Hi, Janet. They sent me this thing that I had promoted, and then they sent me an email right after it that it went out in error. So, so when I got that, I was like, oh, I might have gotten this in error. But, I joined because I thought, well, I never know with what's going on. Are they doing something special for everybody? Maybe letting us, be on there maybe for a month. I didn't know what was going on. Okay. So then I realized that I got promoted. I was like, what? Really? When did this happen? I was really excited. So that was the big news this week, and I am really, really thrilled for it. So tonight we are going to make these adorable bookmarks. I didn't know, what to do other than cards and little projects and this and that. So I was looking all over. Thank you, Kelly. I was looking all over Facebook, YouTube, and Pinterest, and I found some ways to make some bookmarks. So that's what we're going to do this evening. Now here I'm going to use the Parisian Beauty set, but I'm going to show you another set to use in just a minute. Now this is the books that I love to read. She is a wonderful author. She's easy reading, and it's all about some beach friends. This is like the fourth or fifth book in the series that she has. I love her writings. I don't know her personally or anything like that, but if you are looking to order some books, and you like something like this, I picked it up. I saw her advertisement on Facebook, and I love the beach. And so I started reading one, and I just had to go to the other and the other and the other. They all intertwine together. She really paints a wonderful picture. So just Joanne DeMeo, and I think she's a wonderful person, a wonderful writer. I don't know her, like I say, personally or anything like that, and I don't get anything for promoting her book. I'm just telling you guys that I like her. I like the way that she writes. So with that being said, here is my cute little bookmark. Isn't that cute? It's folds. We're going to do origami. And I had to put my little bookworm there. It was really, really cute. That comes from the Check It Out stamp set right there. That's a perfect bookmark. So if you are doing maybe even something for Like even now, if you have family members that love to read and you would just like to mail them a little something, that would be wonderful. And the other thing that I want to say is, God in heaven, if I ever send you all something and you have to pay postage on it because I've done something wrong through stamps.com, please tell me. Because I have to send you that money. This is a business and this is how this works. So, yes, anything that I do should not, like my giveaways here, this happened last week. I felt really, really bad, but I'm just going to send her the $3 and be done with it because I'm so sorry. I just weighed it wrong. I think I weighed the package wrong. So, but yeah, that's just me getting used to stamps.com. Oh, Deborah, you like her too. Oh, that's wonderful. Yes, I love her books. Wonderful. I don't read that much, so I really like her writing, so that's great. Okay, so last week we were talking, but here's our giveaway for last week. What did we put in here? I put some goodies in here. We went wild with the ornate bundle, right? And then we have a card in here and some goodies and that kind of thing in there. So let's go ahead and pick a name from our little bucket here. Yes, Jenna, I think I have never had a corner bookmark. That's my first. So here we go. Let's see who this is. Laura Miller. Laura, you are very lucky. Do you play the lottery? Because, but there, this goes to Laura Miller. So I'll send her that. Great. We will do a giveaway next week, and it will be these bookmarks. These bookmarks, and then some goodies, like some things that I've cut out this week. You read on your Kindle. Oh, yes, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to make a bookmark for a Kindle, isn't it? So here are some goodies, some things that are embossed and everything that I pulled out of my little stash. And so just a few things in here. And then all three of these bookmarks, okay? So that's for next week. Let me put those aside. Okay. Let's do which one? Okay, let's do our folding first. Folding first, okay? So I wanted to, hey, that's my daughter, Tavia Harris. Thank you for watching, along with my little grandson there that I missed for Easter because of all of this nonsense that's going on. So, okay, so this is a 6x6 sheet of paper. This is a great way to use your 6x6 sheets of paper, or even, your bigger things, 12x12. You can get 4 bookmarks out of one piece, especially if you do craft fairs. These are fantastic. You can put them in a basket and just leave them to the side. You can decorate them anyway. Make Christmas ones. You can make like Easter ones. You could make birthday ones. You can make anything that you want, and this one's really generic. So first what you do is with this, the side that you want to look at you put down, okay? And then let me move these out of the way. And with this, your bone folder is your guide, okay? So you take this and you fold it like almost like a kerchief, and like this is like doing origami with paper to me. So you want this to be nice and folded, and use your bone folder, guys, with this. I have some glue on my hand and I couldn't get it off. Okay. Really use your bone folder with this, okay? Now, you want to take one point and fold it. You want to take this point and fold it to the point here. Right here. Okay, right there. Yes, this is fantastic for kids to do. Yes, use your bone folder. These are very easy. And you know, your little elements on the outside can be very simple. Then you take your other one up and fold it there also. Allow these to meet. Allow them really to come together, tight right there. Use your bone folder. Okay, just like that. Now, after you have everything folded, go ahead, open this back up, turn the flat side to the top, okay? And then take this one flap, and just fold it up to the point. Use your bone folder. I mean, honest guys, once you make one, it's so simple. Now you're going to flip it around, hold it like this. Okay, so see, we folded just one part of it up. Now we have these tabs, they're nicely folded over, and you just take this and you're going to manipulate this down into this little pocket. See, it makes like a pocket. So just manipulate your paper into it like that. Let it hold nice and tight there, and use your bone folder. Isn't that sweet? Okay, now let's do the same thing on the other side. Bring this up and then tuck it into your little pocket. So you might have to bend the paper a little bit, but that's okay. And then if it gets bent inside, these are fantastic to give to anyone, friends, neighbors. Go stick one in somebody's mailbox. Right? So now I take my bone folders. Can you see that that is kind of up, that little point? I just take my bone folder and I push it back down in there. That's all. Out here, just like that. It is so simple. No cutting. You cut nothing. You cut absolutely nothing. This one could go down in there just a little bit more because I really want like this to be flush here. See that? Oh, you have a book club. Oh, these would be fantastic for your book club. Yes, I agree. You know, I mean, you never know. Well, these are just fantastic little gifts. Okay, so now it's a little like bumpy in here. That's okay, really, because you can push it out with your bone folder, get it as flat as you can. That's all you have to do right there. Now, on the one that I made, right here, I put my purple posy behind it, but I wanted to use my Grapefruit Grove, so that's what I've put here. And we're going to put that right there. Isn't that cute? Okay, so I've cut this out. We're using the stitched framelits and the layering circles right here, okay? So I'm really white on white there, but I want to be. Okay. Do I want to be? Wait a minute. My grid paper is a mess, but that's okay, right? You could see that better even on that messy grid paper. Okay. Okay, so we have, for this one, I want to bring in these stamps. I have 2 books and one that says, check you out, you know, like the library thing. And I absolutely love this little worm. So I want me some Tuxedo Memento black ink, some Pool Party, done with my bone folder, some Granny Apple Green, and some Grapefruit Grove. Okay, now we're going to stamp our little worm, and let me show you this stamp set. This is the Check You Out stamp set. Do you love the glasses on the owl? So stinking sweet. So here you get 3 books, and it's like it's typed in here. You have like a library card. I think that's cute too. I happen to love stamps like this because I love to stamp, and that's exactly what like the theme of tonight is stamping, because we're going to make that DSP to make that other bookmark from. So I take my little worm. Oh, he's so adorable. In Granny Apple Green, and he's so cute. That is just stinking cute. Okay, then I'm going to take my Check You Out in Tuxedo Memento black ink, and I'm going to put that right here at the bottom. Adorable. Then, let me get my lid on this. Then, let's see, and I'll put my Granny Apple Green away too. Now we're going to do our books. One in Pool Party and one in Grapefruit Grove. The Grapefruit Grove one I'm doing with the book that is like, you know, has the pages. It almost looks like it's closed. And this one will go on top of like where it says Check You Out. Let's see. Let me turn that just a hair. Okay. So cute. Just like that. And now my other book, just something different. And these can even be put like this, like, you know, like library style. I just have them like that they're laying down. Oops, I don't want Grapefruit Grove. I want Pool Party now in this. And I have a fuzz there. Oh, I see it. Do you see the fuzz on my stamp? You definitely want that off of there. Okay, let me clean it. Okay, so again, pool party, good. And now I want to come right on top of that orange. Beautiful, perfect, okay. Now, let's get these inks out of the way. And my pool party. Good. And now we're going to bring in our Grapefruit Grove right here. And this we are just going to snail down to the top of this. Just like that. And you know, with a circle, it's always the right way. You know, you can't get it. Just have it the same circumference kind of thing. Okay, now this you want to, isn't that adorable? He's so cute. So like you want to hide this. So that's why that I made this kind of big button here. So that we're going to put that there. But now I really need this to be very, very permanent, guys. So you can either use tape. I'm just going to use some Tombow. I think the Tombow will be okay. But you could even use like double-sided tape. I'm just going to make me a nice circle of that right there. And I'm going to put it right here on my bookmark. I'm glad that I did that because did you see me slide it up? I could see the little point there. So look at the back and make sure that it's kind of, you know, it's kind of evenly dispersed on each side. Hi, Glenda. Evenly dispersed. And here is our bookmark. Isn't that adorable? Boom. Cute. Okay, that's the first one. Just so sweet. Now with this one, what we're going to do, and this is why that I just left this like this. I'm going to bring in a piece of 8.5 by 11 complete sheet of Whisper White. We are going to use Blueberry Bushel. We have a lot of colors to use with this. We're going to use Gray Granite. We're going to use Calypso Coral, Mint Macaron, and I forgot to take out my Highland Heather. Okay. Now, what you want to think of with this piece of paper, from what I could gather from what I saw on YouTube and Pinterest, you kind of want to think of the paper as straight up and down, okay, like this, to where we are going to cut it, okay? So now we're going to take, I'm using the Parisian Beauty right here because it's a busy stamp. Things can go over top of other things, you know, like it's a busy stamp set because it's got this little element, this element, that one. Here's some fleur-de-lis. There's the script. Okay, so which is a great one to use. But here's another one that's great to use is Beauty Abounds because, again, you have layers upon layers of stamps. You have a smudge. You have bubbles on top of each other that are kind of distinctive, so that's going to give it a really great dimension on this. You have butterflies, and then you have this. And, you know, so this you could do maybe like a couple, 3 times or even 4 times. But you want a completely abstract piece of inked up paper here, and I love doing this. I so love this. Okay, so we're going to take our script first. We want this all over the page, guys. And we're in the Gray Granite. And we're going to go with this. And we're going to stamp and stamp and stamp 3 times, okay? Let me get this Blueberry Bushel out of the way before we make a very big error there, okay? So Gray Granite, stamp, stamp, stamp. And then I do here, here, and here. It doesn't matter if it overlaps. You kind of don't want the dark in, you know, with, like, you want things to be different. You want it, you know, like here, because you got to think about cutting this. So if we cut this here, we have 3 different colors of this Gray Granite, okay? So that's why we're coming across the board here. And it works out really well to do it like this. 2, 3, and then here, 2, 3. Let them overlap. It doesn't matter. Even if they get a little wonky, it's okay. Because when you cut it, it's not going to matter. Oops, I stamped again, right? 2, 3. So it's just kind of fun, right? 1, 2, 3, and 1. Okay, so we filled up the whole page with this. Now, we want to come now, and I'm going to do this little squiggly thing. Yes, fanciful fragrance, very, very, yes, they would absolutely, Carol, you are so right. You know, you have to get that kind of like busyness in the stamp set, and those are perfect for this also. So right here, I'm going to take this little like stamped image, and I'm going to just, and this I'm doing full strength all over. We're doing this in mint macaron. Let me move that out of the way. So much fun. I love to stamp. I haven't stamped like this in a while. I've been cutting things out, die cutting, and today I was like, I want to stamp. Okay, let me bring this down because I love using ink. And we've been doing like projects and cards and a lot of cutting out. And this can go, it doesn't matter, all over the place on here. Go really random, on and off the page. It's fast stamping. It's nothing that you have to follow. You know, it's just easy peasy. Get a little wild with it, you know. So right here. Okay, we're good with that. Now, okay. So here we've used the mint macaron and the gray granite. I just love putting these things away. I have this whole thing in front of me so that I don't accidentally go into something else, because that would be me. Now we're going to take the Calypso Coral and these fleur-de-lis right here. And again, we're just going to start doing this all over the place, stamping randomly, in between everything, over top of everything, in between. It doesn't matter. Just have fun. Just have fun with your ink. I love this. I'm kind of going in between things a little bit, you know, trying not to get right over my stamp. There are my little squigglies, and some of mine are crooked. It's okay. It doesn't matter. You'll see why, I promise. Because at first I was like, I'm going cockeyed here, but it really seriously does not matter. And this is full strength Calypso Coral, because see, you want the, we're good. And you want the background of that gray granite and that script just to kind of fade out. Okay? Now, and this really seriously, when I do this, when I put this Highland Heather on here, oh, wait a minute, we're going to do this one. What color are we doing this in? Let's do this in Sahara Sand. I need another brown in there. Okay, but darker. Okay, so we're going to get this one, Sahara Sand. And I'm going to come around where these stamps are and just go near them, around them, just so that we're really oh, this is so pretty. Filling our page up here. And fun. And it doesn't matter. This is full strength. So it looks like it's, you know, been through the post office and been stamped. And you want these randomly all over the place. Oh, I love doing this. Beautiful. We're good. Okay. Now we're going to come in. Now it looks bland, but now we're going to come in with the Highland Heather, and you're going to watch how this color right here makes it pop. And I've got the bigger fleur-de-lis. This, you just want to get it. Look at that. It makes it. Adding that, maybe that shouldn't have been on top of each other, but I think when we cut it, it'll be okay. giving it this little bit of purple color has really, it really makes the whole page pop. And I'm doing this all over the place. And wait until you see when we add the Eiffel Tower, because that's going to go on with Blueberry Bushel. I love to make DSP. Every time you do this, it will be different. Every time you do this, it'll be fun. Every time you do this, you could use different colors, different stamp sets. Adorable. Okay. Highland Heather. It's really coming along nicely. I'm happy with this one. I got a little bit more with the ink on this one than I did the other. The purple does. Purple really pops it. Now wait. Let's see. Where is my Blueberry Bushel? Here we go. Okay. Now, here is the big Eiffel Tower. This is so much fun. Okay. So, want to really ink it up. Blueberry Bushel. And come down on the bottom corner here. Stamp. Okay. Down here, stamp. So we made the little corner one, and now this one is just going to be just fun in itself because of all of the inking that we're doing. Just come right over here and go off the page. Now I'm leaving the top alone. If you wanted to, you could always do, like, you could even turn it and do a second one and cut it in half. Anything that you wanted to do there is fine. Okay, let's put the ink away and bring in our pieces here. Now let me get this mess out the way. Okay, isn't that pretty? That's just a pretty piece of paper now, you know. Okay, so this is what we want to attain with the first one, this one here. And the measurements are, on this is 8 by 2. 8 by 2. That's what this is. Then the centerpiece here that we are going to cut in just a moment is 1 3/4 by 7 3/4. 1 3/4 by 7 3/4. Okay? So here's what we want to do. We're going to take this, get my tag topper, and we're going to take our trimmer in here. Get that in the mix here. Here we go. And we just want to cut right here in strips, 1 3/4 inch. 1 3/4 inch strips right here. Okay. And it's okay if you cut the Eiffel Tower off, it doesn't matter. 1 3/4. 1 3/4. So you go through the entire piece and you cut these pieces. As you can see, you can get a lot out of one sheet. And then this one, 1 3/4. I'm going to turn this because I want this more in the picture, okay? Do you see how I did that? Because I'm going to cut this off and that's going to be not needed at all, okay? All right, now, so we've got all of these pieces cut and we can make a bunch of bookmarks out of this. Let me move my trimmer. And let me bring my pieces back in. Here's my punch. This is the, like a label topper punch, scalloped label top punch. Now, I'm going to make 2 sizes, and that one size, I said the blue was this is Blueberry Bushel, is 2 by 8. We're going to put this in here and punch our label, our top, our scallop top. Now I'm going to take the bottom and round that because I think bookmarks look nice rounded. I like them rounded. Now my my corner punch is like a really old one, but whatever corner punch you have is great. Okay. So now then with this, We need this to be 7 3/4. I'm going to cut it off at the top because I want my Eiffel Tower to stay at the bottom. So let me cut that at 7 3/4 over here. So I've just cut that much off on that scrap. Now I'm going to round these corners. Okay, and now we're going to place this on here. Let's see. We might could go down another little bit. Should I? Nope, nope, it fits just perfect, just perfect. I did not want this on the top. I tried to make one like that and I didn't like it. I let it stretch all the way out and then I punched it and I didn't like it like that. I like it better with the blue. So either or, because see, I think that looks cute like that. Right? Okay, we're going to do that ribbon in a minute, but that ribbon is retired. I'm sorry, but I had to use it because I didn't have anything in Blueberry Bushel. Okay, cute. Now with this, whoop, I'm just going to use my Tombow. Now you can mass produce these things. A nursing home might love these. If you have old magazines or something that you want to bring there at any time and drop off and put some bookmarks in there, I'm sure that they would so appreciate it. Look how pretty that is. Oh, so cute. And again, any color, the stamp sets. I mean, just make it fun. Make your own DSP and go for it. This ribbon right here is that organza ribbon. I absolutely have always loved it. This is all that I have left of it, and I rarely use it. Use a detail trio punch for your corners. Yes, that is, I don't have that punch. I don't know why I don't have that punch. But I should get that punch. That's a great punch. So this ribbon, I rarely use it because I absolutely love it. But I knew that with this bookmark, it would make it look so pretty. So I just measure off some ribbon, just like that. And I'm just going to snip it. Like that. And then I'm going to remove it out of there. This ribbon you could color, just like that ribbon that was with the Parisian set, that crinkled seam binding ribbon. We're going to color that also. So in the center here, this is a light Night of Navy, and this is how I made my ribbon. I don't know why we don't carry this ribbon all the time. Like, this should never go anywhere, this ribbon. I left the outside white and I just colored. This ribbon should never retire, right? Because look how beautiful and shimmery. I don't know if you guys are picking up the shimmer in it. I'll show you in just a second. With using the blends though, it dries immediately because it's alcohol based. It's through and through, okay? Through and through. And can you look at that beautiful shimmer in that ribbon? I just love that. Yes, and you could donate these to your local library. Exactly, Vicki. That is so cute. That would be a great idea. They would love that. Now I'm just going to give this an angle cut. You know, and you could use like your retired product. You know, it'd be a great way to clean out the craft room. Yeah. So now here, this. Right? It should never have retired. This ribbon, this is like something that should be always available, this ribbon. I really believe that. I'm just using some white twine here. I thread it back through my nice little hole that my punch, bam, it scalloped and it punched the hole. It's perfect. And what I love about this ribbon that you could use the blends on, any color, you buy that ribbon, you use any color, you know? And it's like that ribbon could be 50 colors if you wanted it to be. And I'm just tying a knot there. And I'm just going to take this and snip it short. Cute. And there we go on our first one. Isn't that adorable? Those are cute. Okay, now our little one is very, very simple. It's the same thing. But the blue the blueberry bushel is 2 by 5. Okay, so we're going to do it again. We're going to put it in a tag topper, crunch it. We have our tag topped. Use any corner rounder that you have, even if you have the envelope punch board has a corner rounder on it, right? So we've got that. Now, this piece you want to be already 1 3/4, but you want it 4 1/4. So I'm going to go to the trimmer. I'm going to cut it at 4 1/4, leaving my Eiffel Tower. Okay, so I cut that. Get the corner rounder. These are fantastic projects. You could put on like Dirty Dancing or Pretty Woman or something like that and sit here and make bookmarks for hours. I love the little corner one. I have to totally admit that. The little corner one, like I really, really like. I like folding the paper. There's something about folding it that I really like. So then here's this. Same thing, just a little bit different. You could also make a bookmark with that piece. Just like that. Now, the only difference was this ribbon. I used our, and again, I'm almost out of this ribbon. I love this because you can color it. So I just kind of measured, eyeballed it. You know me with the measuring. So there's one piece. There we go. These snips are dull. Okay, there we go. Let me put those aside and get another pair. Okay. Okay. All right, now, again, scrap paper and these 2 little pieces. Now this one I did, that little one, I did in light Calypso Coral, and this time I'm going to do it in dark. So I'm going to use light Night of Navy, and see, this type of ribbon just should never retire because you can make it any color you want. So just color the ribbon, and as you can see, I'm not, you know, we're just going with it. Can you put the tower on after you cut it? Yes, sure, of course you can. You know, it might, the tower, it might hang off a little bit, you know, but yeah. Yeah, and then you could stamp that however you want. You know, if you wanted it to be like half on and half off. Yes, stock up now, right? Okay, so dark Calypso Coral, I think so. You could do the tower any way that you wanted to. You know, like if you even did like a progression, you could do like 3/4 and then the little bottom of 1 to show that it was, you know, progressing kind of thing. I think that's a great idea. Yeah, I kind of like. I had to order another light Calypso Coral. My Calypso Coral is messed up because I ran out of ink. I didn't have a re-inker thing. So I looked and I was like, wow, there's a lot of ink down in there. Let me show you what I did to it so that you never do it, okay? Not that. Okay, so I thought, well, hey, I'll give it a haircut, right? Oh, no. I mean, the ink is there, but it's not right. I mean, it is absolutely not right, okay? So it's coming this week. So my nib tip is still fine. But, yes, yeah. Probably not a good idea to cut the tip, okay? So, yeah. Okay, so now that's pretty. Yes, I absolutely love the darker Calypso Coral with that. So then I just took these little pieces, and like I say, it's alcohol-based. They are dry. That's so wonderful. And I just put them in here. Got them up there together. And I always, when I do twine or anything, I'm working off spools or skeins or, you know, whatever, because that's the best way to save your product. Because then you could cut, you know, right on one end. I'll show you, we just barely have any waste with this whatsoever. And right here. Yes, gave it a haircut. Yes, I did. I gave it a haircut. Okay, so let's talk about gave it a haircut, okay, which I will never cut my hair. When I was a kid, I don't know why, but all of my dolls needed haircuts, and they were all bald. and they all had they all had to wear hats because I don't know why I thought, and see, that's all that I wasted. I don't know why, if when I was a kid I thought that it was going to grow back, but I always thought that they needed a haircut. That's horrible, right? And and then my parents would have to go buy me another doll because its hair was awful. So, but that's me. Okay, so here we're going to cut these little pieces right here. We're going to angle these guys. Yes, so no, I do not cut my hair because there's no telling what would ever happen. Yeah, so you did the same thing. Isn't that funny? I don't know why I did that, but I did. Oh, these are nice and sharp. Yeah. Okay, so there's our little bookmark there. Okay. So wonderful. Oh, look at us go tonight. We've got these two. We've got a lot of extra stuff. That's great to make more. Here's these. And let's get our cutie patootie little bookmarks in there. I know, right, Kelly? I'm always saying something that's like, she did what? I know. Okay. So here is, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to split this giveaway up. I'll do this one week and not another, okay? And, you know, I'll always add something to it. Oh, I had to become a natural blonde by myself this week. Yes, I totally understand. I completely understand that. And I guess because, I mean, I have hair color. It's just that I'm here at the house. So I'm like, well, I'll wait, you know. And the baby's birthday, he's going to be 1 on the 23rd. So it'll definitely get done before then. But yeah, but there'll be no cutting. We can forget that. Yeah. We'll just have to deal with that part of it, right? So here is our little projects for this week. I hope you guys might try to make these little bookmarks. They would be fantastic to brighten somebody's day. They're also fantastic for teachers. If you have grandchildren, you know, that have, I know, right? You make bookmarks this week. It's just fun. It's a fun, quick little project. Get away from doing a lot of cutting, a lot of layering, a lot of you know, just get your stamps out, get some ink out, and have fun with your product. Oh, you bribed your daughter to your roots today. That's good, Sue. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Gloria. Yeah, so maybe you guys will, yes, I am going to need, and my hair like grows thick. So by the time that this is all over with, I hope I can fit through the front door. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my gosh, my hair, it just grows really, really thick. It grows longer, but it grows thick. So like there's way too much of it. So, but yeah. Yes, I've seen a bunch of things on Facebook about everybody's hair. I think it's funny. So, these are cute, right? Try to make some of these. Even if you have grandchildren that go to school and have teachers, you might just want to mail them out some. You know, mail them to the school, mail them to the library, send them to somebody. They would like to get this in the mail. Just a fun little project. And you can have fun in your craft room doing these. They're very quick and easy. And this especially, you use the 6x6 sheets of paper. And that's a great way to use them. So I will see you here on next Sunday at 7. I will be YouTube Live at Tuesday at 10. I have no idea what we're going to be doing, but we'll do something on my YouTube channel at 10 on Tuesday. Back here live Wednesday at 10 a.m. on Facebook. So thanks again for everybody tuning in and watching. Please be safe. Love your families and be safe, right? Have a wonderful week. I'll see you all shortly. Stay safe and happy crafting.